As you all know, you are all on the adventure to find the trusted scientist Harold Nokiman from New Vlago, as well as the missing orb of ice energy. Okay. After your stop in the Arcane Citadel on Mount Vernon, you all treaded off towards Mount Ember for the Ember Crystal that is required for the special trident-like wand to work. The same wand that the headmaster from the Citadel showed all of you the night before the chaos with Olaf. After all of that, you all treaded off onwards towards Mount Ember. You came across Wolfgar and the special bridge with the fire elementals, and you guys dealt with a lot of those, as well as Wolfgar a second time out jumping from the magical mystical cart that got wrecked by two clumsy big men.
Stupid idiot.
When Wolfgar disappeared, so did Bugs. Nowhere to be seen again for any unknown reason. So I'm going to go ahead. Lana, do you care to have her red key?
Sure, I'll take it.
Okay, go ahead and put that in your inventory if you want.
Okay, perfect.
As well as she has a clockwork amulet for whoever wants that. No one claimed it before you got here, so I guess if you want, you can take that too.
Claw amulet?
Nope, it's a clockwork amulet. It is an actual functional item. I'm going to send it to you in DMs as a link to refer to that.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. There you go. And I believe that is all. So all of you are still on Mount Ember after you came across the iron wagon that has that had the little accident, and you have all explored the broken down very broken down town on Mount Ember upon the flat plain of this mountain. You have all treaded onwards after a long rest towards the manor, the well sought after manor. With this long rest, I hope, and with the level up, I hope all of you got your HP, your spell slots, your crafting, your whatnot all sorted out. And you are all now not sitting, but you are all now pondering upon what seems to be a puzzle to gain entrance into this manor. Yes. I will refresh all of you on that. I'm going to go ahead and show this again once more. Quite a magnificent one at that. If any of you have questions about the recap, I hope I got everything. Please just ask. I don't want to be a grump about story in case anyone is confused, because I know that the sessions are far and few between. You are now sitting at the base of the door, wishing to gain entrance, as you understand that there is something that you want in this manor. At least this place does serve as some importance. This is where, after all, the two slaves from the wagon did come from. I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste the riddle that is scratched onto the wall next to the door, as well as a description of 4 images. And I am going to go ahead and also paste what you see written on the ground on what seems to be 4 pressure plates in a 2x2 grid. And earlier today, I did this really crappy throwing together visual representation of what the images are.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh yeah, I'm insane. Photoshop.
10 out of 10 map making.
I did this.
I'm
Paint.
so impressed, my guy. You went above and beyond the Call of Duty. You really did.
Yeah, dude.
I'm confused with what's happening, if I'm not gonna lie, but it's fine.
So, there are 4 squares. The top right square is fire. The top left is earth. The bottom left is water, and the bottom right is air. The description is in the sentence. I will mark in bold because I know reading a lot can be a bit of a headache. That is the description of the pressure plates, and right above that is the scratched off the riddle itself and the description of the images. All of you have once again just taken a long rest, so all of you are now chilling at the base of this door, pondering what to do after your long rest. So here we are. Mhm. There is
Okay.
the dragon head just standing, just staring ominously at all of you above this door. It's not doing anything. It's purely decoration, but
I was about to ask it a question. Thank you for saying that it was decoration.
How tall is the wall?
the wall, I believe it is about 25 feet. I believe I said last session. Someone else also asked me that. 25 feet tall, completely stone. There are torches at the top of each of these tower that seem to serve merely as light sources.
Okay.
The air around you is quite hot due to the nature of the mountain itself and the lava and whatnot.
Do the plates look movable?
Mm-hmm. They absolutely do. They are jutted out from the ground into four large stone squares. They certainly seem like if you applied weight onto them, they would move.
Okay. So Squid kind of looks around. Anybody have any idea what the heck is going on? I have an idea, but
Maybe we press the plates in order of the stone sitting in a pool, like earth, water, then water, fire. I don't know. That's all I
That's
can
I mean,
think of.
there's what do we
That's
have
what
to
my
do?
thought was.
it's pretty clear. It's pretty clear that the elements are like fighting each other.
Yeah.
It looks like the water is destroying the flame, the fire is destroying the air is destroying the earth. And then apparently the earth is really destroying the water by being there.
Yeah. I think the only option is to do it in order since they're all beating each other in the order.
I think we should try that. I mean, why not? It doesn't hurt to try it, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
So earth,
Well, it
water,
says-
fire, air.
Beware the wrong steps and their toll rates. I feel like something bad will happen if we mess it up.
Unfortunately, I am. Squid like checks his pockets. Currently broke. Then he notices his money pouch at his side. Except for that.
I mean, I'm very willing to be a test dummy for this.
Do it.
I'm
Okay.
also willing for you to be a test dummy.
That's very comforting. Thank you.
You're very
ahead
welcome.
and
Would you like
step-
some moral support?
Maybe.
It's a yes or no question. You're gonna have to speak now or forever. I do mean forever. Hold your peace.
Yes. Bah.
Okay, wonderful. He lifts up his hand and there's a flash of light and you don't notice anything happen, but you hear
I hear what?
woof, woof.
What did you summon the dog? What happened here?
Yeah, but you can't see him.
I strangely feel worse. Anyway.
His name is Bones
Why is his name Bones? I thought actually never mind. Don't answer
because
that.
he likes bones.
Okay, that's surprisingly wholesome.
He was
Um,
named after my dog who was killed in an experiment.
This is why I did not want to ask. I'm going to go and step on the stone.
Bones,
now.
go with Lana. Make sure she's safe.
Okay.
Okay.
I step on the stone pressure plate or the stone square.
Okay. As you step onto the stone square, you take a step on it and it slowly sinks down
They're
with the crunchy sound that stone makes when rubbing against stone.
They're things we have to
Things
step
happen.
on? I thought we had to, like, press them.
It is on the ground.
Okay. Then I'll go step on the water one. Jerry?
Okay, you're stepping on the stone one after Lana
No, I'm
steps
stepping on the water one.
I stepped on the
Because-
stone one.
yeah.
He's stepping on the water one.
Oh,
We're gonna do it at the same time.
okay. Okay, Lana steps onto the earth plate.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what you meant. I was confused. Okay, you step onto the earth plate and then you step onto the water plate.
Does anything happen?
I'm sorry.
Mittens. Go step on the fire.
Okay. Lana steps onto the earth. I'm sorry, I'm trying to wrap my head around this once more. Thomin steps onto the water. Is that what you said, Thomin?
Correct.
That is correct, Mr. DM man.
Oh, okay. And then Squid, you tell Bones to step onto the fire.
I tell Mittens to go step on the fire.
You tell Mittens. Okay.
Yeah, Bones, you can
Okay.
go on the air.
As soon as Lana steps onto the plate, and then Thomin, nothing seems to happen. You command Mittens. Mittens waddles over, steps onto the plate. The crunchy sound occurs once more, and nothing more seems to happen. There's one more plate remaining.
Squid orders Bones over to the air.
Bones runs over, steps onto the square. The square, after the final plate slowly descends down, you all hear a loud latch of both wood, metal, and stone clanking together, and all of a sudden the big wooden double doors in front of you creak open. Dust falls down from the top of the archway. It does appear that you got the puzzle correct.
We are geniuses. I just want to say we were probably the smartest group that's ever existed.
Lana,
That was surprisingly simple.
hey, there's something called tempting fate.
No,
You
we
just
are,
did it.
No, I don't believe in fate.
No, Lana,
I make
no,
my own
Lana.
fate.
This is how you get killed.
Okay, am I dead yet? And I keep saying I make my own fate. This is
Oh.
just me.
You're not dead yet. That's true.
I will
But
never die.
on a side
I'm
note,
immortal.
when you do die, can I have
No,
your calves?
No,
I've noticed that they're very muscular.
no, not my thunder calves. You cannot have them. I'm
Yes, I
saving them for
require
someone
the
else.
thunder calves.
I'm
I wish
requiring-
to slap it onto Mittens. Make her very strong.
This is not something we're negotiating. This is not happening.
Oh no, it's definitely not a negotiation, but I figured I'd ask to be polite.
You
Okay.
can have the calves of whoever we kill in here. How about that?
Thomin, don't be stupid. None of the people we've run into so far have had calves.
Well, I guess that's true. Oh no, there was the one man on the bridge.
Okay,
You forgot about him.
alternatively, if you come for my calves after I'm dead, you'll have an army of 12 angry children coming after you.
Oh, wonderful, tiny calves.
Okay, that might be crossing
That
a
was
line.
a
I
joke,
need you.
Lana.
Yeah,
I'm
okay,
not going
okay.
to come after your kids.
Good,
I
good.
consider
I-
you.
I'm just gonna
I
start
consider
walking
you-
inside.
I consider you agreeable at least.
You see, like, roll a perception check.
Okay. All right.
Go for it. Yeah, sure.
Squid's not good at these. Oh my
Oh.
god!
Oh, yes,
you
it is.
see Lana seething or sheathing her dagger after you were telling her it was a joke.
Squid kind of smirks and crosses his arms.
Mama Bear, I get it. Ha, that's funny.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Are you guys coming?
Yeah,
Alright.
Thomin's just standing at the door, watching you guys argue.
Yeah, I'll definitely go in.
Bones, next to me.
Oh no!
As all of you approach the double doors that are now still slowly opening, all of you walk through to witness this almost completely empty courtyard. It is the same exact purple rocky stone that you've been walking on this whole time. It's really empty. There's no decoration. There's no trees, obviously. There's no nature. It's pretty flat. You don't see anybody except for a single elderly-looking man standing in front of all of you with a surprised look on his face, with a piece of paper, two pieces of paper in his hand.
Hello?
And a pen ink in his right.
Hello, sir? What are you
He's
doing?
staring with
questions.
wide eyes.
Two questions. I have two questions for you. My first question.
Yes?
Are you going to try to stop us?
He shakes his head. Is Mr. Norman expecting all of you?
Okay, you read my mind. Good second. Yeah, you guessed the second question. Who owns this place?
He stares at you with big
Norman
eyes,
is expecting us, yes.
and then he looks at your zombies in utter confusion, and then he turns towards Thomin and goes, "Ah, wonderful." He looks down at his paper and he starts writing. Then as he's writing, he turns around and walks straight to the other large door that seems to be the front entrance to the manor itself. He's walking, he's muttering to himself,
Sir,
just going along.
I haven't seen Norman in quite a few years. What does he look like nowadays?
He turns around and goes, Norman hasn't changed a bit since you last spoke to him.
Well, I last spoke to him like quite a while ago. He's definitely aged since then. Maybe 20 years or so.
Do a deception check.
Okay.
Please.
Oh no.
The old man pauses and turns and looks at you and goes, "What did he look like?"
Well, you know, like college age. He had some hair. He looked pretty nice. So I'm wondering if he's like mean nowadays. I can't really remember. I don't have the best memory.
Excuse me, sir.
I'm wondering if he has
just
any
real fast.
scars.
Just real quick. Is the presence of Mittens here going to upset the, I have not personally met Mr. Norman?
The old man pulls out a small scroll, utters something under his breath, and he vanishes from all of your eyes
Oh no.
into a wispy smoke.
Squid turns towards Thomin, walks up to him, and stomps on his foot.
Ow!
You are too honest
I wanted to know
to
if we
do
were dealing with
anything you do.
I wanted to know if we were dealing with like a vampire or something.
And if we are, I'm taking his butt.
What? Okay.
Whoa!
I don't understand your people's train of thought sometimes. We look. I mean, that was obviously a really crappy kind of security system that they put in. Honestly, a child could have solved it. And we're in here now, and he looks surprised by that. So the least we can do is introduce ourselves and try and meet this person, right?
Yeah.
A single stomp is heard behind this door. The ground kind of shakes a little bit as a stomp is heard. The door unlatches.
Squid looks at the door.
If Smaug comes through that door, I'm leaving you all behind.
Same.
You mean Olaf?
No, he
No, the
means
big
Smaug.
boy.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
Hog was the big one.
Yes, that's correct. As the door opens, out emerges not Smog, and definitely not Olaf. Out emerges a giant with a fiery red beard, and decked in complete armor, not brass armor, heavy plate armor, emerges and looks at all of you. He's he is a giant. He had to duck quite a bit to fit through this door. And on his back is what seems to be the hilt of a huge greatsword, with on his hip a brass shield with a face on it.
Squid blinks a few times and then waves.
Good morning.
Are you Norman? That rhymed.
Do
Bars.
any of you speak giant?
Me.
No. Oh,
Ah,
nice.
okay. Okay. Sorry. Sparkling water burps. Norman looks and speaks in this unknown tongue that none of you recognize except for Hector, and he goes, "What business dost thou have?"
Hector, you're the only one who can hear him.
We've been sent for a thing.
We can't understand him.
We're hoping you would be able to give us directions.
He is speaking in a language that you don't understand.
Never mind.
What did he say? I barely heard that.
Okay. He said, "What business dost thou have?"
I turn to the rest. I basically just translate. I just become the translator for this current conversation. So anything he says, I will tell the party, and vice versa. So I turn to the party and say,
Okay.
"He wants to know why we're here."
Did they ever tell us where the Emberstone was?
On Mount
No.
Ember, I think they said,
Okay.
but that was it.
If my memory serves you correct, you were told that it was on Mount Ember. In fact, I believe you were told that there were multiple of them. But you
Oh.
only need one.
Yeah. Hi, my name. Well, it doesn't really matter. We're looking for an Emberstone. We need some directions. We're new to the neighborhood.
This giant stares
He said
and
he was going to translate for us. So he'll translate that for us.
right. Hector, I assume you want to translate all of that back to this giant?
Yes.
Okay. And what did he say again?
He said we're just looking for an Emberstone. We could use some directions. We're new to the neighborhood.
Okay. This giant pulls out his sword from his back, and embedded into the hilt is a fiery red crystallized stone.
Whoa.
We don't need to take yours, we just need a Emberstone.
The giant turns towards Hector.
Yes.
Can we just assume a translation?
Yeah. Like that's why I said that. Like
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
gonna roleplay every
My bad,
single one of
yes.
these lines.
Okay. All right. So Hector, he translates. The giant goes and just stares, and then asks, "Who sent you?" In giant tongue.
Who sent us?
I can't remember the dean's name. Olaf. I can't remember the dean's name, that's all I'm going with.
You went with Olaf, not the guy with the big hammer that was chasing you guys around the Citadel. That's the other one.
No, that was Smaug.
Olaf and Smog. Do any of you remember the dean or professor or whatever his name?
No.
Okay.
Like Cian or Cyan or something like that.
You're thinking of Seed, but he's from New Vlago.
No, the
not
person in charge of the school place where Olaf was.
The
The
Citadel.
Yeah,
headmaster.
the Citadel, the headmaster.
I don't remember
The
his name.
headmaster.
No.
Can I make a history check to remember it?
You absolutely can.
Yay.
Yeah, go for it. You don't remember anything. The giant.
Can I argue? I heard it like a day ago, so maybe 6 is enough.
Okay. No, it is not. You don't know. As soon as you say Olaf and Smog, the giant roars, and in his tongue he goes, "Thou art but an enemy of Mount Ember. Bow for your destruction."
Oh no.
He wields his greatsword shuts the door behind him, and out from it pours flames. All of you roll for initiative.
Oh, there we go, boys.
Literally just woke up.
Wait for the thing to get added.
No, I refuse.
Oh, he big.
You guys rolled really good.
I'm better at the game. Why am I so close? I'm a rogue.
Yes, I didn't read initiative yet. There we go.
I'm keeping my 22.
Let's see, Thomin, you didn't roll yet.
Yep, I was waiting for
Can I have my zombie, please?
You absolutely can.
Also, I have ordered Bones to keep within 5 feet of me at all times.
Yeesh, nat 20.
Understood. Thomin, 22.
I got a nat 20.
I'm gonna throw in that. That will be your zombie. I'm gonna add settings. I'm going to let it be controlled.
I hit my initiative before the turn tracker because I forgot about that.
GM notes represents character general.
Lego, do you want to go first, or? But I mean, like, do you want to go before me?
You can go first if you want.
Okay. Thank you.
Where is your name?
I'll have to think.
Squid.
I feel like we're all gonna die.
There we go. Okay.
No.
Now let me get all of y'all's turn order in. I apologize for the delay. 19.
Okay, man.
Thomin's 22. Daggone boy.
Me and Hector both.
Hector also got a 22. Sheesh. Squid got a 13. Trash your old one. We got 22, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now let me roll for the fiery giant. Okay, he rolled a 16.
Oh boy. This ain't good.
Okay, Thomin, you are up. Go for it. Ready when you are.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm reading to make sure I'm doing what I want to do. This guy is not okay. Oh, that's not even the one I wanted to do. My bad. I was confusing my things. Okay. I am sorry, I need to. Okay. I'm going to start off by uttering a little vow of enmity, which I do not have anything prepared, so I'm just saying I'm doing that. And I'm doing it against the giant. I have. Wait, is he within 10 feet of me? I will move a couple feet, and then I will utter that vow. And now I have advantage on attack rolls against him for 1 minute or until he drops to 0 hit points. And then I am going to attack with advantage. The music stopped, by the way.
It is still going. It is just quiet.
15.
Or quieter maybe, because it's restarting. Okay, a 15?
Yeah.
15 does not appear to hit.
Okay, is this a bonus attack? Sorry, 1 second, I need to make sure
Boys are
this is
beefy. We're not walking out of this.
Okay, I will be using my favored by the gods to add a 1 or 2d4 to that attack.
Nice.
So that's gonna be a
Nice.
5.
That is a hit.
Alright.
30-20.
You strike him.
14.
14 slashing.
Dang, boy!
So I slash him like in the calf, basically.
Yes,
And
he is huge.
I will make that a divine smite.
Okay.
7 damage.
Sheesh.
Alright, and then I'm
21 damage in a single hit.
Yup.
That's
Love
a
it.
lot of damage.
And then I'm gonna slash
Wow.
him again, like, I'm not sure how high I could reach, but like, I'll aim for his thigh.
Go for it.
21.
21 hits.
Nice. 6
slashing?
That's so sad. I'll do another divine smite on that one. 8.
That's so sad,
12
he said.
damage.
131. Oh, okay.
So 21 plus 12. And that
21 plus
will-
12, that's right.
I will move Okay, will my vow of enmity last if I move away from the 10 feet? Does anyone know?
This creature can see within your gain advantage. The gain advantage, it doesn't say you do, lose that. So I'm just gonna say you won't lose the advantage, but you will. Oh, that's a good question, Luke. Would you know?
It does not explicitly say it in the rules, so it is implied that it is totally fine to do that.
Okay.
Okay,
I will
go for it.
move back right here, so if he comes at me, I can attack. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay, Hector, go ahead.
Okay, boys. So Hector just immediately looks straight up at him because he's probably like the shortest person here, and then he goes, "Why don't you pick on someone your own size?" Rage.
That's good.
Rage. So I'm probably the same size as him now, right?
What size do you become?
I become large.
Okay, he is huge.
Okay,
So
okay.
he's one
never
step
mind.
above that.
Hold on. Right, I do become. Let me double check that. Yes, I become large. Okay.
Okay.
And the element I'm choosing for my weapons this time is acid. So I'm going
Ooh.
green.
Going green.
And then we just gonna throw that at him. That doesn't hit, definitely.
That does not hit. I'm sorry.
Extra attack. Try that again.
Oh no.
I don't know.
Doesn't hit. I'm sorry.
Well, that was a short first turn.
Is that all?
Yeah, because raging's a
Lana.
bonus attack.
Mama Bugbear.
Alrighty, let's gear. Try to think about it, but none of y'all walked up close to him, so I think I'm just gonna. Can I go over here with him? And I try to sneak over there without him really noticing, and can I try to do that?
I roll for without him noticing you. Not
I'm trying
really.
to go for a sneak attack. Is what I'm trying to do. Is he distracted enough by them in order for him to not really notice me going behind this pillar? Can I try to do a stealth?
Yeah, roll for stealth. Go ahead.
Ooh.
You don't have advantage. That will not work. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Regardless, even though I'm not getting stealth on this, I am gonna go ahead and try to shoot with my bow.
Go for it. That hits. Wait,
That's a short sword. That's a short sword.
Bow or sword. I mean.
It should be the same modifier.
Yeah, it is the same modifier.
Is it?
It's
Okay.
just name alone.
Okay. 9 piercing. Fantastic. Oh, da, da, da. What else?
For my bonus action, I'm gonna actually go behind this pillar and use hide. So I'm gonna hide,
Okay.
so he can't see me.
He now no longer can see you. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Norman's up. He immediately drops his greatsword onto the ground, and as he starts into a slow running and then a sprinting speed, he sprints towards all of you. As he approaches, he swings upward.
Opportunity attack.
All 3 of you need to make me a strength saving throw.
I have a opportunity attack, by the way. That's an 18. Does it hit?
Okay, that is a hit.
Yay.
You do get a hit on him. 5 slash.
Who
Okay,
is right beside me?
That's squid.
Okay.
that's squid.
So, with my aura of protection, you will get a +4 to that. And then...
Oh, okay. So 12
Okay,
or 11 rather.
Oh, that's a 20, not a nat 20.
okay, that's a 20. Okay,
25, like 24.
Hector and Squid, both of you become knocked prone. Thomin,
Wait,
you are able to
what?
stand your ground.
Wait,
You beat an 18?
With an 18?
Uh-huh.
what?
All right.
Okay.
It's been good knowing you guys.
We're gonna die. Yeah, that aura of
Yep.
protection did not help you out.
No, it did not.
Okay,
But I'm okay.
as after the giant does that, he swings once, attempting to hit. Who hit him last?
It was me.
I
Thomin
missed
did.
both of them, so.
He swings towards Thomin. Thomin, what's your armor class?
19.
Oh. He barely misses.
Let's go.
That is
We're all
going
gonna die.
to be...
Total party kill, guys.
That is the end of his turn. Squid, you're up.
All right, bonus action, disengage. And, at the start of my turn, Bones bites him.
Ooh.
Yep.
Okay.
I get a free attack at the start of my turn because of my trusty little boy. So that's going to be... It's only going to be a d20 plus 8. 22 to hit from Bones.
22 to hit? I mean, yeah, that absolutely hits.
All right, there's a bark and a tearing noise as an invisible dog rips a chunk out of his leg for 25 piercing.
Goodness. That's 4 d8?
Yes, sir. Mordenkainen's faithful hound.
Oh, baby. 25 is insane.
Yeah, that's a really high roll, though. All right, so bonus action, because I'm a goblin, disengage. 5,
Okay.
10, 15, 20, 25. Go over here in the corner. And I'm going to let Bones stay there. Bones can move independently of myself.
Okay.
So he's just going to stay there.
Do you want an icon for Bones also? To keep
No,
track?
nobody can see him but me, and he can't take damage.
Wow. How long does he last?
Goodness.
8 hours.
8
Nice.
That's awesome. Okay. Thomin.
Yeah, he also doesn't take concentration.
That's
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Broken.
Absolutely.
He's a 4th level spell, dude. He better be good.
Yeah, that's solid. Thomin, you are up.
No, I'm not done. I haven't used my action yet.
Okay.
All right. Squid starts. He holds up this skull covered in gold and just kind of smiles as darkness starts to leak out from where the eyes are and pool on the ground. And the darkness streaks across the ground right in front of the giant. And from the ground rises this disgusting creature. It looks like a zombie with a giant tumor on its left arm. The left arm huge and covered in claws. The right side of its body like showing bone and breaking, and it's going to appear behind Norman, and it rises from the ground and just screams at it with a broken human voice. As I cast Summon Undead and summon my Putrid.
Okay.
Man made a Legend of Zelda Redead.
So he's going to appear behind.
Oh, okay.
It shares, so it'll take its turn immediately after me. I order it to tear into this man.
Go for it.
All right. So
Is he also invisible like Bones?
no, he's
No,
very
he's not.
there, and there is an aura of decay that suddenly shoots out of pores in its body.
Okay.
It doesn't affect anything right now, but it's there.
Okay. You said it could make a move after you. Is it going
That
to
is
do
correct.
damage?
So yeah, at the start of its turn, it can. Let me go ahead and set the spell's level. So okay, I'll go ahead and worry about the details of its stats right here.
Okay.
But it has 30 HP, armor class of 14, and is going to attack.
Go for it. Sheesh, my
So
brother. I love it.
So it's going to be my spell attack modifier. So another. It's going to be a 24 to hit.
Why do you not have to roll for that one?
Huh?
Why do you not have to roll to hit? Is that
I
not
did just roll to hit.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. That obviously hits.
20 plus 8. Yes. Yes, that is not
Okay.
the damage. The damage is not as impressive, unfortunately. And it's but Nine points of slashing damage to the
Awesome.
back of this thing's armored legs.
Okay.
You get him, babe 2.0.
If that is all, Thomin.
Okay, so Hector is large, right?
Hector is large, yes.
Okay, so then
Currently, he's still raging.
yeah, he should be within 10 feet of me then, if he's large.
Oh, yes, Hector. I'll do you a favor.
So-
There you go.
So if he's within 10 feet of me, which he should be, he would have succeeded the strength saving throw, because he would have a +4 to it. So he shouldn't be prone right now. I just want to say for his turn.
Well,
If we were prone, then I would have only been able to get right here.
he didn't call it though, but
I didn't.
since
know.
you did,
Yeah.
so okay, we can say that he is not prone. That's totally fine.
Okay. And
That
then
works.
I will.
But for the future, if people, never mind. I won't be a Nazi about it. Go ahead.
We'll try to move right around here to like behind him, and then I'm going to
Okay.
stab him with my glaive. Well, slice him with my glaive.
That
Not
hits.
20.
No,
That
man! You better pour every smite you got into this, dude.
I'm going to use a second level smite on that, which should be double. Is it rolled twice or double damage?
Go ahead and normal D&D is roll twice, correct?
That is correct.
I believe so. Okay, let's go ahead and do double damage.
Okay.
Nice.
that's 18?
Double damage from here on
18.
out.
That's not 5 plus 5. Well, it is either way. Never mind. So that's 28.
28 total.
Yeah.
That's total amount.
Can I
Okay,
smite
yes it is.
multiple times on one attack?
No.
Okay. Well, that's all I'm gonna do. That's I rolled bad. for
Paladins are
my-
busted enough. What you trying to do over here?
Yeah.
Huh?
Well, I'm just sad I rolled so poorly on my glaive damage.
No, I get it.
All right.
I get it.
And then I'm so happy I finally got a nat 20 though. I'm gonna slice him again. 19.
That does hit him.
Alrighty. 6 slashing, and then I'm gonna
6
use
slashing.
another smite. So that's 15.
Okay,
28 plus
fantastic.
15.
Fantastic. Wow.
And-
Okay.
I do have a bonus attack. Or sorry, a bonus action. That's all I'll do.
Okay, Hector, go ahead.
Oh, whoops, sorry.
Bonus action, Draconic Cry. We all have advantage on attack rolls till the start of my next turn.
Yes.
And now we're gonna hit him with a slashy.
That hits.
And
7 piercing.
and 6 acid
Nice.
damage.
Plus 6 acid. Okay.
Extra attack. 17.
That barely misses.
Oh. Well,
We got some plate armor up in here.
yeah. That's the end of my turn.
Okay, finally, Lana, you're up.
Hello, I walk out from beside my pillar, pull back my trusty bow, and shoot it. And I'm oh well.
Well, you have advantage, so it's not a nat 1.
Yeah.
That is true.
This
But
is
that
true.
ain't a
Oh,
hit
yes.
neither.
You're hiding that will not hit. I'm sorry.
I
It barely misses
back-
Thomin, actually.
I sneak back to my corner and you hear sobbing. I
The
use
gods
my
are not
bonus
pleased.
action to
Wait.
hide.
Remember, you have your clockwork amulet.
Yes, but it makes a 10. I don't
yeah,
think
a 10 plus 8.
I hit him for 18.
Are you? Do you want to use it now?
Yes. I don't want to sob. Does 18 hit?
No, so Clockwork Amulet doesn't add 10. It just sets your die to 10 by
Yeah.
foregoing rolling.
Yeah, and then it's
but,
plus
but,
your
but I have a plus
modifier.
8 modifier.
Oh,
Yeah.
then yes, that does hit.
Okay, wait. I got sneakiness now, though.
Nice. Nice.
Oh my gosh!
25. Nice.
Laugh.
Okay. Good
Very
news.
Like you see Lana actively like throw her fist up in the air. I got it! Oh my gosh, this amulet is actually really cool. I'm sorry that she left, but this is a good upgrade. And then you see her actually sock behind the statue and hide again, but you hear like laughing this time.
Okay, as your arrow strikes him, he goes just in pain. Who's up? If that's the end of your turn, it is Norman's turn.
Oh dear.
He needs to make a Constitution saving throw with a DC of 16.
Okay. Let me see. Constitution saving. Oh my gosh, he fails.
Oh, he's poisoned.
He's poisoned.
Yes, as the creature behind him like swells up and gas erupts out of the tumor, it like seeps into him and poisons him.
Nice.
Okay. Does he take damage this turn from that?
Just made a breath.
No, he does not.
Okay.
However, poisoning gives you disadvantage on pretty much everything.
Yes, sir, it does. Okay. Okay. As soon as that happens, Norman, he swings towards Hector, watching him grow in size.
Oh dear.
It is the easiest, biggest target to get anyways. Hector, what's your armor class?
16.
He swings once. He misses. He gets to swing again. Oh, he critically hits you.
Ooh.
Even with disadvantage?
Nope, but he still hits you.
Okay.
My bad, sorry. Good call. He does 1. 28 damage. Slashing damage.
Ooh.
Halved for rage.
Halved?
Yep, when you're raging, you take half damage from physical attacks.
Ah,
Oh,
yes. Okay, so half of 28, you do the math,
14.
is 14.
That's so
So
much.
you take 14 slashing. He then he has one more thing up his sleeve.
Oh dear.
Upon feeling the arrow in his leg, he's enraged. He temporarily puts his sword down. He digs his fingers into the rocky earth and lifts up a giant stone above his head. He turns around. He doesn't see anybody because you are still hiding. Is that correct, Lana? You used your bonus action? Or
Yeah, I am
your
still
normal
hiding.
action? Okay.
He's my bonus action.
He sees nothing but the disgusting, creepy zombie that just poisoned him. He is going to drop a rock onto the zombie behind him that he just grabbed from the earth.
Would
Okay.
turning around give me anything?
No, it would not.
I didn't think so, but I had to ask.
It's still disadvantage. What is the AC was 14? Is what you said?
14,
Okay,
that is correct.
he is going to slam the rock on top of it with a loud roar and do 29 bludgeoning.
Ooh.
He lives.
He barely lives.
He lives.
Okay, Squid, you're up.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that sucks.
Bones is going to bite him.
Bones bites him.
That's 23 to hit.
That's a hit.
That is
Nice.
18 points of piercing from Bones.
How exactly does Bones slay the biggest thing he's ever seen?
Wait, what?
How does Bones slay a fire giant? Tell us.
That already?
Crazy!
Bones,
Tell us.
it's the first time I summon him and he gets his kill.
Already?
Oh, I'm so happy.
All right. So you hear, "Rah, rah," and then suddenly there's a hole that tears through the giant's armor, and you just see the form of a dog biting and tearing through the inside of his leg, crawling up the body until finally, like a chest burster, his chest just explodes outwards and an invisible form leaps out.
Nice.
The giant is roaring the entire time in pain. As soon as this invisible force jumps out of its chest, the giant, with a loud final breath, drops his sword, collapses to his knees, and falls face first into the rocky earth.
I was expecting that to go on for another like 20 minutes, but okay.
Well, Squid, you can take his calves.
Squid runs up with his bone stone, starts taking his calves.
I'm gonna
Okay.
I'm gonna try and take the ember stone out of the blade.
Okay. Let me get this all done. Okay.
Squid walks over to Babe 2.0 and pats it on its horrifically disgusting, tumorous side.
You did wonderful, you beautiful creature.
And he'll dismiss the summon.
Okay. Babe 2.0 vanishes.
That was crazy.
It was so fun. While
The
I'm
giant's
I
now
didn't like
laying
that
on
laugh.
the
I
ground.
did not like that laugh, Jerry.
oh no.
Oh yeah, you go back inside when I come.
I'm sorry, Thomin. You said you wanted to pry the.
Try the ember
crystal.
stone. Yeah.
Okay.
I
This
wanted
massive-
to look at the sword as well.
The great
Like-
sword is laying next to the giant.
Yeah, I wanted to
as,
examine it.
as well as the brass shield that was on his hip. The crystal that is inserted inside of the hilt of the shield of Thomin. As you get closer, you see that the crystal certainly seems brighter and more special than normal. It has almost this electric energy about it. It is red, shiny, glistening. Seems to be a very special piece.
Okay. I'm gonna pry it out.
Let's go.
You are going to pry that bad boy out. Do a strength check.
21.
You succeed with ease. It pops out, and you hold now an ember crystal, shining in all of its glory.
Can I take his sword?
You absolutely may. The sword is a very special one at that. As you pick it up and inspect it, you witness that this is no ordinary sword. Let me yoink it real quick.
Yoink.
So
It is a very special one. I'm gonna send you a link, Hector.
Oh, dear.
You may or may not be interested in using this.
who
Hey,
were
everyone, look at me. Look me in my beautiful brown eyes.
I'm scared.
We need to go now. We don't know what else is in that castle.
Well, I was going to say we could go inside and maybe find some other goodies. If this was the owner of the castle and he was this strong, then the rest of the people inside couldn't be this strong. It would be even
Okay,
easier to
I have a
take
better
out.
idea. All of you, except for Lana, go back to that camp that we had with our goodies that we currently have.
Mhm.
I will go invisible. Lana will go sneaky. We'll check it out.
I'm okay with that. But before we go though, who were our options to give the stone to? It was the headmaster of the Citadel, and who else? The bad guy?
Mittens wanted it at some point.
He
Yeah,
points to
Mittens
his
wanted
zombified hag.
But
The hag wanted it. Yes, he's
The-
correct. Yep.
the evil guy. What was his name?
Yeah. Oh, Malekith.
Malekith, the guy the headmaster wants us to kill. Or whatever.
Mhm.
I wonder if should we keep it and see what he might want with it, or would that be too risky?
Are you stupid, Thomin?
But what if he gives us...
Thomin.
But,
Thomin, look, are you a paladin?
okay, you're right, but I don't really trust the Citadel people.
I'm genuinely
Squid,
shocked.
Squid, Squid,
I'm disappointed with you, Thomin.
I don't trust the
Thomin,
Citadel people after
Thomin,
Smog tried to
I
kill
have-
us.
I have people in my basement that do not have limbs. I experiment on their blood. I am a horrible person,
Yeah.
okay? And I expect better from you.
Well, it's just I don't really trust the Citadel people after Smog tried to, like, kill us in the elevator.
Whose fault was that, Thomin?
It was kind of all of ours.
Exactly.
But I mean,
Citadel has things in place that let it guard itself from outside threats. They're a very powerful magical force.
we haven't
And
really
we
thought.
There.
We haven't thought what's going to happen when we go back, though. What if he
We
just tries
get
to kill us
rewarded.
again?
I get my new spells. We get rich and we move on with our lives.
But what if he tries to kill us again without asking any questions?
Yeah, so let's not trust the facility that has actively given us rooms and a place to stay, and let's take our chances with this random person we've never met.
Well,
This person who is actively evil. And that's coming from me.
do you know
sounds good to
him?
me.
Do you know about him? Anything other than what the headmasters told us?
Thomin, my guy. my beautiful shiny paladin.
Yes.
We were in the Citadel until we caused trouble. They were
Whoa.
kind to us. Do you know how I live my life, Thomin? Do you understand how squid rolls?
I think
Do you-
I have a good grasp.
Oh, I do not think you understand. The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma.
That's a good line.
It's from Patrick from SpongeBob.
Hey, it doesn't make it any less of a good line.
I feel like
And then there's a little thought bubble and it shows some milk spilling.
I feel like I've heard that line in a play about like fish or something.
So what I'm telling you, Thomin, is that I repay what is given to me. Yeah?
Yeah.
They gave us a place to stay. They gave us a job. They promised rewards. And I'm going to get my rewards. I didn't trek all the way up this mountain to take my chance with an unknown entity.
Well,
I would rather
alright.
go with what I know. And so far, your track record for your instincts on what to do have been horribly out of whack.
I'm just a little afraid of what's gonna happen when we see Smog again, okay? I don't know what we're gonna do if we have to fight him. And I don't want to fight him.
You know, it's pretty clear to me that he has a way of targeting.
What do you mean?
Whatever that little vial thingy was a beacon.
Hmm.
It activates and he hones in on whatever the beacon targets.
Okay. Well, do
So
you think he
who
might...
broke it?
It was me.
So if you want to stay outside of the city and let us go in and get our shiny rewards,
I just want to talk to him. I don't want to get
I
chased
don't
and
even
murdered
want
by
to
him
talk
again.
to him. He is a beautiful creation of conjuration and transmutation magic. However, I still don't want to take chances because do you know why, Thomin?
Why?
If I met myself, I would be incredibly intrigued and the most terrified I've ever been in my entire life because I am a horrible person. I am an evil person. I experiment on people and take their organs, and I hunt down rare creatures so I can tear them to pieces and figure out how they work. The most fit person to understand the machinations of the mind of someone else, just as evil as me, is just as what I'm saying. Another evil person. I do not want to meet Malekith because
Okay.
I understand what people are capable of. Because I am one of those people who is capable of many things. Should I continue? Or are you
No.
convinced that it's not a good idea to
I'm
meet up with the death
convinced.
robot? Huh?
I didn't really want to meet him that badly. It's just I'm very afraid of
I'm still
Smog.
mad at you for stealing Wolfgang stuff.
Yeah, how could you steal Wolfgang stuff? That's crazy.
Lana.
Wolfgang, Wolfgar.
Well, yeah. We're tight. We're buds.
Okay, how about this? When we get back to the Citadel, could you, like, ask Olaf to come outside and bring Smog outside so us three can have a little conversation? So
Yeah,
I can
sure.
explain
I would love to get
Mittens.
that whole thing cleared up.
I want to explain Mittens, and, like, you can show the zombie to Smog, and, like, and Olaf can be there since Smog doesn't really speak, I don't think. And everything can get cleared up.
Alright.
It can no longer be wanted.
Okay, so I'm of two minds right here. I want to get out of this place as soon as possible because that old dude has magic.
Yeah. Well,
On the other hand, I really don't want to split the group while we have the Ember Stone, just
Yeah,
in case
I-
somebody tries to jump us.
I feel like all of this noise from killing Norman really would have brought out anything that was inside of that place. I feel like it's okay if we all go inside. Or me and Hector could just wait at the door or something.
What do Hector and Lana think? Is Lana still hiding behind the pillar?
No. But
Oh,
she's
okay.
kind of out in the open, and she just keeps looking back before them, and this whole time she's inching slow as she can towards the door so no one can notice.
Okay. you
Hector's
wanna
too
try
busy
the door?
focusing on the sword.
Huh?
Do you want to try the door
Heck yeah.
or no? Okay. You try the door, and it does appear to be unlocked.
Oh, can she try to sneak in while they're arguing, please?
Absolutely.
Can I?
You
I hear this?
roll. Okay, just for kicks, roll sneak.
Oh my gosh.
Or yes, stealth. I mean, sorry. Nice.
I just want to say
Maybe
Hector
don't
notices her but
you
doesn't
go
say
in.
anything.
Until they finish talking, and then they notice that you're missing. I'm gonna let you get. I'm gonna let you get your. You're gonna be the first one to witness what is in there
Okay.
and all that jazz. Hector, you're still admiring your nice flame tongue sword, huh?
Yeah. I'm trying to
Okay.
figure out how he's supposed to fit it on his tiny back.
Are you small or tiny?
I am small,
You're small. Okay. Yeah. You will.
meaning
have
I can't use it
disadvantage.
unless I'm raging. If I'm
You
raging, I
can-
won't have disadvantage on.
You can, but you will have disadvantage, and you have to two-hand it. So
Well,
that's
I
up
f-
to you
no,
if you
I
want to.
figure if I'm raging, because then I'm size large, then I could probably use
Right.
it fine.
Right. Yeah.
So I can only use it if I'm raging.
As Thomin and Squid are arguing about whether they want to give the crystal to Malekith, Lana is peering inside
Just wanna
of
see all
this
of her options.
manner, and you actually notice, Lana, that above the door you notice text in this nice, like iron, nice font, with inside of a sign above the door that goes House of Norman, Ulrich's handyman. As you creep into the manor, you look around and it is empty. It's a little dusty. It's quite large, very tall ceiling. It's it's almost cozy, but it is dusty. It smells musty. There's a small library in there. There is a tiny kitchen, tiny as in small enough where there's not much to do for a giant, to really like move around. There is a fireplace for some reason, but there's no fire in it. The place already feels quite hot. Next to one of the back windows, there is a nice little like half circle area for reading, and in that is a cage with a crow inside of the cage. Next to that reading area, there are several paintings for decoration. One you see is Julius and him posed. You see another one with the same iron font as you saw on the front door as Ignatius Emberflame. A very he had a similar posture to Julius, but very fiery, and he looked like some sort of like fiery knight. And next to him, you see another painting, and underneath that, it is a woman in a dress with, once again, fiery long red hair. And the text under her painting is Princess Laura Reignited. Three giant paintings on display they're very easy to spot. Her painting is in between those two. I forgot to mention, and hers is a bit more oval. It is round. It is more oval. The other two are larger and more square. Hers is smaller and more oval, almost purposely so. But a crow is still stuck in the cage, just looking around. And there it is. Sorry.
I do two things first. First, I get distracted by the paintings, and I try to compare and look down. She looks down at her muscles and is trying to compare what is bigger, hers or the paintings, and she likes trying doing the poses of the paintings.
Okay.
She's like, looking, and then she like kind of mumbles to herself, "No, mine is still better." And she turns her attention towards the crow, and she opens the cage. She hates seeing things trapped.
Okay. You open the cage. The crow is like looks around. It's snapping its head back and forth a little bit. It shakes itself and then it jumps down on the floor of the cage. It hops up and then jumps and lifts its wings and starts to fly around the manor once, then twice, and then out the door. Now the rest of you see that and see that the door is not only wide open, but Lana's missing.
Do we notice the crow?
Yes, you all see the crow just flying out of the door and out into the air freely.
Is there anything notable about it?
Not. Go ahead and roll. Ooh, I'll let you choose between perception or Arcana. That can be your
Arcana for sure.
Okay.
17.
Arcana. Okay. There's nothing inherently magical with the bird. No.
I guess she got started already. No more arguing about it. I'm just gonna go inside.
Squid's gonna cast Gust and try and knock the crow out of the sky.
Bro!
Oh.
Oh my gosh!
Okay. Oh, what do you roll for that? A roll to attempt it?
I'd probably just roll a d20 plus my intelligence.
Yeah, do that. Is
straight
Gust
intelligence check then.
a spell?
Huh?
Is Gust a spell, a specific spell, or something that you're casting?
It's a cantrip.
It's a cantrip. Oh, okay. Then yeah.
Oh, so it needs to make a strength save or be pushed.
Ah, okay. A strength save, of what? What
DC 16.
16. I see. Okay. It fails.
Okay. It's knocked out of the sky.
It fails, and before it even reaches above the walls, it gets gusted. You hear a caw, and it flops. It falls, and it smacks onto the stone pavement. And then
Squid will grab it.
Squid walks over, and you grab it, and it just seems to be a dead crow.
Dead!
Oh, it's dead. That sucks.
I'm gonna walk over and I'm gonna cast, I'm gonna heal it for 1 hit point. And see if I can bring it back to life. Because I think crows only have 1 hit point either way.
You heal it, and it slowly blinks, and it closes its beak, and it's back to life.
What are you doing, Squid?
I will call you nevermore.
I take it from you.
You will try.
I yank it out of his hand.
Okay,
As soon as he gets close, I put the crow's head in my teeth.
Don't you dare.
Don't you do it, Thomin. I'll bite.
Lana?
Thomin, back away right now.
I start backing up slowly.
Squid will take the crow out of his mouth.
Lana!
Good.
I like hear this from inside, and I'm like, what are they doing? And I like peek my head out.
Squid just looks at the crow.
I want you.
What are you gonna do with the crow, Squid?
What are you doing with that
I'm
crow?
gonna keep it as a pet. What do you think I'm gonna do with it?
Okay, Squid, you have a reputation. Is it a live pet or a dead pet?
I mean,
We can only keep it
He
as
puts
a
the
live
crow's chest to his ear. Does he hear a heartbeat?
You do hear a heartbeat. Yes.
yeah, it's alive.
As
Okay.
long as you don't kill it, it's okay.
I'm not gonna kill it.
Squid,
I was
as
gonna
soon
bite its head off whenever you tried to steal it from me.
His eyes flash dangerously.
Squid, as soon as the crow dies, we have to bury it. So make sure it doesn't die. This is your mission.
Oh,
this
don't
is
worry. Don't
this
worry.
is-
Most of it will be going underground. Yes.
No. This is your mission. I am giving you like a choice here. We keep the crow alive, or all of it gets buried when it dies.
You cannot control me, Lana. What are you doing?
Squid, no. You don't understand. This is a brilliant idea just came to me. We are going to try to make you morally a little bit more correct. And this crow...
Squid bites the crow's head off.
No!
Whenever I see you put it in your mouth before you bite it, I'm going to like shove my hand into your mouth.
You stepped away.
You did step away,
I
Thomin.
stepped away slowly. I'm gonna see him put the crow's head in his mouth.
No. I'm at a distance where I can do this without him lunging at me.
I took like
That was the goal the whole time.
Unfortunately for you, Thomin,
He's gonna have to like take the crow, put it in his mouth, and bite.
and you're gonna have to lunge.
He
like,
was
what,
already
10 feet?
holding it up next to his head. He just has to go "Rah,"
You said you took it out.
and held it up to his ear to check for a heartbeat.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Dead crow, dude. Dead crow.
The crow is decapitated.
You see Lana's mouth kind of fall open.
I just turn around and I walk into the building.
Mittens, come here.
Mittens walks over.
He will feed part of the crow to Mittens, and another part of the crow to Bones.
Mittens and Bones go to town. You see the remains of the crow just vanish in midair, in bits and pieces as the invisible dog chomps down on it.
Squid scratches it behind its ear.
How
Good boy,
adorable.
Bones.
Squid looks at Lana. Did she leave?
Oh no! As soon as she did that, she kind of her mouth dropped open. She crossed her arms and she turned and walked into the building.
He looks at Thomin.
Thomin.
I said I went inside.
Oh, okay.
Just both abandoned you.
Yeah.
It's just
Pretty much.
me and Squid still in the courtyard. I'm just sitting here watching this whole thing.
Squid kind of shrugs.
Morally just people. I don't understand them.
Hector
And-
just kind of laughs.
Can I try and search around inside, like in any cabinets or anything for any items?
Okay. As you search around, Thomin, you actually discover on the small kitchen table a very special mechanical looking box.
Is it like a music box or does it open?
Well, as you go up to it, what you can see is it looks very intelligently designed. It has one, two. It has 3 keyholes. Each keyhole is colored.
Oh,
Okay.
One keyhole is red, one is green, and one is yellow on 3 different sides.
I have a red key.
I'm gonna call for Lana and show her it.
And
Okay, you call it. Yeah.
I put the red key in.
You stick the red key in, you turn it, you hear a click.
I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be possible for us to open this because I believe Bugs sold one of the keys to Wolfgar for the necklace.
Squid has the green key.
Okay,
yeah.
that's good.
He has it.
Is
Okay.
there any way for me to try to lockpick it?
You can certainly try, absolutely. As Squid comes in the door and he sees you.
Oh no! He's not. He ain't going in there.
Okay, never mind.
He is in the courtyard
You just
playing
want
with Bones and Mittens.
You want to brute force to lockpick?
Yeah, I'm gonna
one
try.
keyhole? Okay, with the red key inserted, there is a green keyhole and a yellow keyhole. Which keyhole are you going to attempt?
Oh, Yeah, both.
Oh, both?
Yeah.
Okay, we're only going to do one at a time. Well, okay. Let's start with the first one.
Okay.
You can try both, but let's start with the first one. The first one, you rolled a 13. Okay.
Mhm.
As you attempt, are you using the standard lockpick tools
Yes, I am.
that you get from your... Okay. As you attempt, the box starts to glow a bit reddish, and you feel a sharp electric zap flow right through you.
Ooh.
You're gonna take 4 points of damage, electric damage.
I don't want to alarm you, but I seem to be a little angry.
Or thunder damage, I guess. We can call it thunder.
Lightning.
Is it okay? Lightning.
Like, boxes don't like to be lockpicked. I do not. I think there's some sort of curse on it that's not letting me. What about I continue though. Can I try to open the second one with the 819?
You attempt the other lockpick, and you suddenly hear a click. Nothing more happens.
Oh. Crap.
I have thieves' tools. I will try the one that she failed on.
Okay. Lana, you succeeded on the yellow keyhole.
Just try to brute force this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thieves' tools does include a lockpick. I believe it does.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll sleight of hand.
8.
Oh, he did.
5.
Oops. I dropped my dice. You obviously fail. The box also glows red, and you get zapped again for 2 lightning damage.
Okay. Do you want to just keep trying, Lana? I feel like you'll have more luck than I will, and I'm gonna.
I have another more Steve's tools, so I don't mind.
I'm gonna put my hand on like her shoulder and heal her for the 4 hit points she got hurt for.
Okay, let's try this again.
Okay.
Eternity later.
As you once again try the same keyhole as before, the box glows even brighter. You get zapped again for 4 lightning damage.
I will put my hand back on her shoulder and heal her for another 4.
Okay, at this point, this
Heck,
is just a
just-
challenge.
Hector walks over to the door, hearing all of this zapping, and just pokes his head in. Everything's okay in here.
We're trying to open a box.
Hector, you will never
Well,
do-
boxes are like my third favorite shape.
Squid will walk over.
I got this. I these two once
Wait.
again.
Squid looks at the box. Does he notice the green keyhole?
It is very obvious and large on one side, so unless someone else is purposely hiding it, he does see it.
He reaches down into his pants and pulls out the green key.
You pull it out for everybody to see. Do you stick it in?
He kind of looks at Lana.
You want to give it another go?
You do it.
Are you sure? I don't want to take this from you.
Lana's okay. Roll a perception check.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yes. Roll a perception. I guess Lalana's the DM now. Wait, Lana, why do you want him to roll?
It'll be explained whether or
Okay,
not.
okay,
Yes, depending on how
Wait,
well-
what is the roll?
perception.
Okay.
I guess. Yeah. Go for it.
Oh my god! Why is he so good at reading Lana?
Lana, tell us. What does
Okay,
he find out?
I'm gonna try to go more in depth since you rolled so good. You've noticed she has not been looking at you since you walked in this room, and her back is turned towards you, and she kind of is like huffing into the air.
He gives a wicked smile.
Oh, I hurt your feelings, didn't I?
No, I was doing things that.
Nika, you're sulking. You're openly sulking for
I am
everyone
a
to see.
I am a grown lady. I do not sulk.
Okay, then look me in the eyes. You can't do it, can you?
She's like, she's sitting there very blatantly looking the other way. I can.
Then do it. Prove it. Go ahead.
Just put the key in. Why are we arguing? Put the key in. Just put the key
No.
in.
I want to see this character growth. Come here, Lana.
Character growth. Character growth. We were just talking about
Yeah.
character growth, and something else happened. A crow got beaten half, so no character growth
Yeah,
today.
it's really unfortunate that you caused its death. Now look at me.
No.
The
Squid
chandelier
rolls his
above
eyes.
you.
Do what?
As Alana's screaming, the chandelier flickers above you.
Squid kind of rolls his eyes and walks over to the box and unlocks it.
You stick the key in, you turn it, and with a much louder click, and then a slow turning, like a whirring sound that cogwheels would make, the top of the box snaps open. There's a space inside, and as all of you peer in at the same time, you all
Just better
witness.
not do off guard again.
No. Much better. You both all of you witness two very beautiful cards with like golden art on both of them.
No.
Well,
Going
yeah.
to take one.
No.
I'm going to take
Yes.
one from the
Gary,
box.
no.
I am so sad that he does not know what it is, but I'm going to take one from the box.
Oh my gosh.
Why does Thomin
It's-
not know what it is?
Squid, do you care to explain what you're freaking out about?
No, Squid's not freaking out. Squid wouldn't know about this. Luke is
Squid,
freaking
Jerry.
out.
Oh, Squid doesn't even know about it.
Jerry, I'm going to take one
No,
from the box.
there's no way Squid would know about this.
Okay, what was it described as?
Oh,
I'm sorry.
goodness.
Two cards
Like-
inside with beautiful art on both of them.
Jerry, I would like to take
Yes?
one from the box.
Which one? There are two of them.
The one that is closest to me, so I assume it would be the right one.
Okay, well, they each are, they're very visibly different. One has what seems to be a fireball or comet.
Yep.
In a golden outline, and the other
Ayo.
one has a picture of a king's throne.
I'll take the one that has the king's throne.
Oh my god.
I'm
You
so
take it
happy I
and you
know none of what
inspect
this is.
Squid
Oh.
will take the other card because he's curious.
Okay, Thomin, check your DMs.
Okay.
And Squid, check your DMs. I'm sure you already know what this is.
Why would you do this to me? Why would you do this to me?
I'm worried now.
Probably the most beautiful cards that any of you have seen in
This
your
is a
life.
legendary?
That could have gone worse.
This does not seem legendary.
That could have no.
No, mine.
That could have been much worse.
Can be used once a day. Okay. So I guess
I can't tell if you're both like happy or disappointed.
I'm a little
think
No,
disappointed
Jerry.
because I thought something bad was
Jerry.
gonna happen.
Yeah.
Those cards can be. Those cards can straight up take a character out of campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do
So
I-
we don't know what they are.
Do I immediately understand what the card is, or
Okay,
No.
I'm curious.
No,
What do
well,
they call?
unless you do a check. I'm going to DM you, Eli.
No
there is
no
some text
metagaming.
scratched
No, but
We'll
that's
talk-
up there.
onto the card.
We'll talk about it after.
Okay, that's fair.
Yes.
okay?
There is this word scratched onto the card.
That's the okay. So I guess
So
I'll...
once again, let me describe them. Luke's card has a fireball symbol on it with a nice golden like color alongside it and all around it, on both sides. And on Thomin's card, it is a king's throne with the same golden design outlining both it and the card itself on both sides.
Do you need...
On one side of the card, Thomin notices some text scratched onto his.
Do you need me and Squid to roll Arcana checks to understand what they are?
Uno momento. I have a million stuff open. So in terms of your card, Thomin, yes. And same with Squid.
11.
18 for me.
Okay, Thomin, you're not quite sure what your card does, but Squid, you realize that this is a powerful artifact.
Squid's eyes.
Not literally artifact, but you know.
Squid's eyes widen as he realizes what this is. And having been absolutely obsessed with magical research, understands what this card is part of, specifically which legendary ability shown off in the past it is most similar to.
Mm-hmm.
And he immediately pulls out his spell book and starts making notes.
You generally know how it works also. So you shouldn't have a difficult time using it if you had to.
Okay.
Thomin, on the other hand, you're not quite sure. Consider asking Squid for tips, but that's not. I'm not hinting at anything. I'm just saying.
By the way, I didn't say it, but I was going to put the Ember Stone in my backpack. Forgot to say that. I'm going to... I guess I'm gonna, like, say the word, to try and figure out what it is. Decease, right? That's what the word is?
Yeah.
Decease. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna say the word. Does anything happen?
As you say decease, you now gain all the benefits. Like, you feel something.
Would I notice, like, some magical things happening? Would I understand what it's doing?
Wow. No, you wouldn't. But you do understand that you do feel slightly more charismatic.
Okay. Would I know that I get to cast that spell now?
Not particularly.
Okay. I guess I'm just gonna hold it until a short or long rest and then inspect it then so I can know what it does.
Squid is just blinking at him.
Did you just use that?
Yeah, I don't know what it does.
Squid looks down at his card and looks up at yours.
I cannot tell you how thankful I am that you did not get this one.
I suppose I should be glad too, if it's that bad. Do you know what this does? And I'm gonna, like, hold it, like, just at his
Another
face.
Arcana check?
Yeah, go for it.
15 this time.
Wow. Ooh, okay. You understand that he gains advantage on charisma, intimidation, or persuasion checks for a minute. And he also gets something else for 1 minute, but you don't know what.
Squid takes a step back.
What does it do?
Well, you're, at least for the next little bit, you are very, very persuasive.
Huh.
But aside from that...
Squid, give me 5 gold.
Squid blinks.
No.
Can I roll persuasion?
Yes, roll persuasion.
26.
It works. Squid cannot resist.
There is no universe in which Squid would do this.
I know. Oh my gosh. No, I don't. Oh my gosh.
Persuasion rolls work.
I just wanted to see if you would actually do it. I genuinely
Matt
don't
just
know
said
how this...
no.
You okay, Squid, you certainly
DMs.exe has stopped responding.
you certainly feel the urge to, but Squid doesn't want to do it in his mind. That's for sure.
He blinks a few more times.
You see, I actually thought about it. That was really good.
Huh. Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep looking around.
You need 5 gold? I can spot you 5 gold if you really need me to.
No,
but...
I was gonna give it back to you. I just wanted to see if it actually did anything.
Well,
Lana, give me 5 gold.
You're a little more handsome, I guess. I don't know how to describe it.
Lana, give me 5 gold. Can I roll again?
Okay.
Oh, she just said yes without the roll.
You didn't need to roll.
I don't actually need it, Lana.
You underestimate how much trust Lana you've gotten from Lana.
I should probably find like a shopkeeper or something to get something for free, I guess. I'm gonna keep walking around and see if I can find anything else.
Okay, as you peer around, there's nothing nearly with as much value as that. Besides maybe the paintings don't have that much power, but the paintings certainly seem to have some value, as they are quite good art.
I'm gonna look around and see if I can find any bags that might be a bag of holding.
Okay. Go ahead and do investigation. Or, investigation's fine. Okay. Yeah, you certainly don't find anything. Is everybody else content?
Squid is going to look for a candlestick.
Oh, okay. Quite easily next to the window, near the small library in the half circle, you find several candlesticks, white candlesticks with the black wick.
The stand. He wants the stand.
The stand itself. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Just a single holder for a candle.
You find there are several taller stands for candles, and there are some shorter stands on the windowsill.
Okay, he's going to go for like anything about a foot long, give or take.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah.
He will go ahead and take that, and then he is going to. Is there any? This is going to be a bit of an odd request. Is there any, like, not necessarily gems, but glass or any other thing like that?
Besides the window itself,
that'll work.
He takes the candlestick and smashes the glass. He's going to take the pieces and surround the card in the pieces.
Okay.
And then he is going to take some thread from his sewing kit and sew it, like wrap it all together and tie it so that it resembles a wand with a shiny tip with the card inside.
Oh, I love it. That is a beautiful sight. All of you are just staring at him as he's wrapping this strange card in glass and thread.
He turns around.
If any of you ever mention that we have these cards, I will eat another crow.
Okay. Squid.
Also, there is a non-zero chance that crow was a familiar to a powerful wizard that I just seriously angered.
Oh, that's great. What? Okay, I wouldn't know that. Never mind.
Ask.
Squid.
Oh, well, okay, never mind.
No, I was gonna ask if maybe he was the familiar of the note that Lana found, but I didn't know about the note, so never mind.
I see.
Anyway, Squid, you're much better at investigating than I am. Do you think you could try and find any bags of holding around here?
He lifts up his hands and wiggles his fingers.
I am on it.
And he starts. He's going to he's going to do awful, awful things to this area.
Okay.
That's a 25.
Goodness. Okay. Moment. Hector, are you simply just watching all of this?
I mean, I may be looking around a little bit, but there's nothing that immediately catches his eye. He's pretty happy with gaining the sword, so.
Okay. Well, my. Well, as you look around, it takes you several minutes as you cover each and every dusty inch of this place. Making a mess in the kitchen, moving around pots and pans, dishes, smashing some even.
Cackling the entire time.
This is strangely disturbing.
I'm
I
sorry.
don't know what you mean. This is entertaining.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but while he's like combing the castle, I want to ask Lana and Hector if they can help me get the paintings down. And I'm gonna say I want to try and get these to a museum. It's
Okay.
Julius, and then you can continue. Sorry.
Okay. After peering everywhere, Squid, you find a bag, but it's not a bag of holding. But it is a special bag. What it does
Better not
appear
be a
to
bag of
be,
devouring.
what it does appear to be, if you would like to, you can find out by reaching your hand in. That's up to you. But it is a bag that does seem very special, in a magical way.
No, can I Arcana check
Yes.
for deeper
The
understanding?
mimic
Yes,
bag.
absolutely.
Another 25.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
Just by looking at it, you can tell that it is a bag of tricks.
Oh.
A gray bag of tricks.
I have done some study into the life that you create, my friend.
He says, patting the bag.
I'll go ahead and send you that there.
I got it. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not doubting that.
Oh,
You know,
wow.
Well,
This is awesome. That's perfect for Squid.
well, that's up to you if you want to pass it to Thomin or not, since he asked you. But otherwise, that's all you.
He comes back around to the rest of the group.
This is a special bag, but it's not a bag of holding.
oh, okay. I'm okay then.
All
About
right.
that. Would me and Hector and Lana have gotten the paintings down? Bless you.
Taking them down, you certainly can if you want to.
Yeah, I said a second ago.
Oh, okay. As both of you take off the paintings off of the wall, you take off the Julius one, and then you take off the one of Ignatius, and then as you go over to reach over for Princess Laura, the painting doesn't budge. It seems completely stuck to the wall.
Oh.
Lana, could you try and like stick your dagger like under it and see if you could pry it out maybe?
I can certainly try. Would that be what kind of check?
Ooh, just do strength.
Strength check.
Well,
Try to shove that thing in there, in between the frame and the stone. It could have been sleight of hand, maybe, but let's say strength. As you attempt, you stick your knife in the wood. You hit the hilt, smack, smack. You kind of pierce the wood a little bit, and what you see, you get a tiny, tiny glimpse of a light behind the picture itself.
Oh.
But that's all.
Oh. I mumbled to myself. Oh, this might be what I did. Thomin, is it okay if I cut open the painting?
I would rather you don't.
Okay.
I can help you. How about that?
That might work.
So you can stick the knife under, and I can like try and push it. How about that?
That works.
So-
I'm gonna try to do a sleight of hand this time since I'm kind of trying to wedge it.
Could I be?
Yes.
Can this be the help action?
Yes,
she'll have
it
advantage.
absolutely can.
22. Nice.
Okay, a 22.
I'm so
Dang.
glad.
As you cut this beautiful art of Princess Laura reignited, a beautiful lady, you cut the art inside of the frame.
No, she's not cutting.
Sorry.
No,
Are you cutting the art out, or are you cutting the entire frame
she's
off of
prying
the
the,
wall?
the painting like off
I'm
of
prying
the
the painting off the wall.
You're prying the entire painting off. Okay, so you are trying your absolute hardest to do this with the most finesse possible. You are finally able, after a couple minutes, to get the entire frame off. And as you finally crack it off of the stone wall, and you put it down, you see what appears to be a window inside of a different, not dimension. It's in your plane of existence, but it is, you're peering what seems to be a magical one-way mirror. One that was very obviously seemed to be hidden.
Now this is something.
reminds me of the crypt.
This is weird.
If you peer in, you witness. Your eyes are still kind of adjusting, but you see a black and then a dark green mist in this room. It is a 3D space if you angle your head a certain way. It is a 3D space, but you are unable to stick your hand in. It is a physical force stopping you. It simply is a method of peering into another room. But as you look around and as all of your eyes kind of adjust to the light in this second room that's not really there, but that is there at the same time, you witness an old man inside of a really tight cage writing on a pen and paper.
What?
He has a white beard, white hair. He's in rags. He has his goggles around his eyes strapped to the back of his head.
Is this the
Just
same
riding
man?
away.
It's Harold.
Is this the same man we saw outside?
No.
Does
No.
Yeah,
He looks nothing like the old man that vanished earlier.
does this look like the picture Seeth showed us all? Because I believe he showed us a picture of Harold, right?
He sure did.
Yeah. Does this look like him?
It looks very, very, very similar.
Nice.
Except-
Hector.
This Harold looks very tired. Very tired. In rags. The only part that really gives away that he's a scientist are the goggles around his eyes, which seems to also double as glasses. He's just scribbling away in a little cage, and behind him is this dark green aura that he seems to exist inside of a physical structure, but there's this weird green mist around him at the same time.
Lana,
But you're witnessing him live as we speak, just writing away. You can't see what he's writing, but you see him writing.
Lana, while you were in
Doppelman?
here, did you see anything that might point to who owns this place?
That it was what was it? The inscription thingy? I'm sorry, my brain.
It's fine. Above the door outside.
Yeah.
Okay. The text out there was House of Norman, Ulrich's Handyman. Ulrich's Handyman.
you
ULRIC.
Are you referring to that woman?
Ulrich? Maybe
No.
that's the man who has Harold.
Ulrich.
Does anyone know Ulrich? I
Not
guess
sure,
not.
but
We could ask the headmaster, maybe?
after we clear things up, I do not want another spike inside. So we
Squid,
definitely.
you know about Harold. Do you know anyone called Ulrich? Squid died.
Yeah,
Rest in peace,
Squid
Squidward.
maybe AFK.
I think Squid died.
I will just say now, Ulrich has no direct Or sorry, I'll put it like this. He doesn't know anything about this Ulrich.
Okay. Well, I guess there's nothing else
Oh,
we can
wait,
do.
were you asking me?
Yeah, I said Squid.
Oh, I'm sorry. I zoned out so hard. Oh my gosh.
Squid, do you, now that you've started blinking again, Squid, do you know about an Ulrich?
Does he see what they're looking at?
Yes, but all of you are huddled around this window. In case you were you here when I described the? what you were
Yeah, that's
looking-
when I started zoning out.
Okay.
Yeah, he kind of like his jaw drops and he walks over to the little mirror and he places his hands on it.
There you are.
He doesn't react, does he?
If you're saying that out loud, no, he doesn't react.
I will find you. You will fall at my feet, and you will admit my superiority.
Oh,
This I promise, Hector. Not Hector.
Harold.
Harold. This I promise, Harold.
wait.
I am better than you.
Harold simply
no, I
sighs.
don't know Ulrich or whoever you're just talking about.
I have an idea, but I'm not sure if it would work. I want to use mold earth. Is there any stone or dirt around this cage?
That he is in.
Yeah.
Not really. No.
He's in like a
The
wooden
floor
cage?
is very decorated, like almost ceramic. I want to say like it is not rock or dirt. It's not really a dirty place that he's in.
Is there any dirt or stone absolutely anywhere? Like, are the walls made of stone?
They probably are.
Okay.
It's hard to make out.
On the walls, like on one of the walls around him that he can see, I'm not sure if this would work, so just tell me if you don't think it would. I want to try and use mold earth to put the words "Where are you?" on the wall. I'm not sure if this would work since it says in range, but like it's okay if it doesn't.
Fits within a 5-foot cube. You manipulate it in the following ways.
Has a range of 30 feet.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if that would work, but like
That's an interesting.
it's weird because like
That is a good attempt. I'm not gonna lie. That is a very good idea.
I assume he would be like further away than 30 feet from us, but like what we can see is within 30 feet. So I'm just not sure. It's okay
If there's some kind of crazy magical link between like almost a fold in space time, then I mean this is up to you, DM, but he could roll for it using his spellcasting ability. Should be charisma. See if he can break through.
He does not. It doesn't seem to really do anything.
Okay.
Okay, so it doesn't.
That was a really cool idea, though, Eli.
Did you say okay? I want to use Blessing of the Raven Queen because I know it would work, but I really don't want to die. Look, this would have to work because I can see it. But I don't want to go there and not be able to come back. I know that would work, but well, anyway, Thomin doesn't have any more ideas other than mold earth, so whenever he puts his hand up to like cast mold earth, and it fails, I just give up and I start tying the paintings around my back.
It does. Let me read this one thing. You call it shapes, colors, or both to appear on word and stone. The change lasts for 1 hour. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Unfortunately, that will not work. You said that you will tie up the paintings around you?
Yeah, I'm tying the paintings around my back. And
Okay.
I'm saying, once we get to New Vlago, I'm gonna see if there's any museums who might want to take these. And that's all I'm doing.
Harold is still just in his claustrophobic iron bar cage, just riding away and occasionally sighing, looking around, thinking, and then going back to his writing.
I really want to teleport in there.
Well,
Squid's leaving. He has what he wants.
yeah, as if all of you are done, I'm sorry, I'm waiting on someone to do something. But if everyone is done with what they want to do, Thomin, you are more than welcome to try that.
I would splitting up the party and probably the big bad evil guy's lair is not a good idea. I would definitely die.
Oh
Yeah.
my. Wait, you appear ghostly and translucent, but you're not ghostly and translucent. You just appear that way. Is that correct? Is that how that works? You magically teleport. Okay, so you do teleport. Okay, I see. So,
I forgot about the
if all of you,
resistance thing.
huh?
I completely forgot about that resistance thing. Thank you for reminding me.
Oh,
Completely forgot
you
about
do resist all damage when you teleport using the stream. Oh, yeah.
I've not
that's
read
cool.
that in a long time.
Okay, well, if all of you are now uninterested in the manor, you may walk outside to where the giant's body lay. And
Squid has placed the giant's calves in his special meat bag.
Okay, two massive calves, chunks of muscle and fat are just chilling in your bag. The face on the brass shield now has X's over its eyes and the tongue out of its mouth.
I love that. I might be a little sleepy.
As all of you leave the manor,
Whenever we get out to the front door, you said there was a dragon head, right?
yes,
Does it look
above
like
the door.
a real dragon head?
It is a statue of one.
Oh, is it made of gold or
it's
anything?
Stone.
All right, then I look at it and I just look away and start walking.
Okay. All of you follow. Hector, I assume you're also following?
Yep.
Okay, awesome. As all of you walk past these doors, you still see that the pressure plates are inserted into the ground.
Ooh, good.
All of you are walking past. And as you look back, the torches along the pillars of the manor are still lit. The manor is still in its glamorous glory as it was earlier, but with its only residents dead. Residents, plural.
Do you guys think maybe we should make sure no one else can come here and see that Harold's in a cage? You think that's a good idea? No other adventurers could find him?
If they make it this far on their own, I think they probably deserve to find him, but
Yeah, I guess there's a chance
And
we
it's
die
not-
before we find him.
Yeah, and it's not like they're gonna be able to learn much more than we did.
It is true. Or they just
Well-
might be smarter than us. We don't know.
Well, there's also the chance they're dumber than us, and they're also a Shadarkai, and they teleport through the mirror, and then they kill him or something. I don't know.
Well, that's kind of metal.
Yeah.
Yeah, at that point, it's just their win. GG, have a good day.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I just keep walking.
As all of you walk past the
Squid's gonna kind of walk up next to Lana.
Hey,
He'll
you're sulking again. I see that.
I'm
I
not.
see that pouty lip. I see the pouty lip.
You very much see the pouty lip. What's so good?
I want to say, and this is not something that comes out of my mouth even remotely often, but I would like to extend my apologies towards you.
For the bird?
Yeah. I didn't know it meant so much to you.
I do not mind killing. Believe me, I'm not person to judge for that. I kill so many things and so many people. I cannot judge people. I only mind killing when it comes to innocence and non-harmful. It had a life. It wanted to live. It wasn't going to hurt anyone, at least in my mind.
Does it help to know that, one, I was actually going to keep it as a pet until threatened, and, adrenaline pumping through my veins from being attacked by a 20-foot tall, red-skinned man?
Okay, I forgive you. Generally, it is good to come talk to me because it makes it so I can accept this easier. Knowing that you did not have no intention to kill it is better. It's more of a wind of the moment thing.
Look, I am an impulsive person, and I understand that I am not a good person. So when threatened and, Thomin is very large. He came at me pretty quickly.
That is true. He is kind of scary even for me. Don't tell him I said that.
I'm not scared of what he can do to me physically. I understand that he is capable of restraining me in ways that I do not wish to be restrained.
Thomin starts
And if
smiling.
there's one thing Squid values over everything else, it is my freedom.
And I don't blame you. Let's come to an agreement. I will forgive you if you forgive me for stealing the pouch.
Oh, yeah. I don't actually care that you guys stole it. I was just giving Thomin a hard time.
Okay, this is good. Just a side note, you're never meeting my children. But other than that, I forgive you.
No, that's entirely for the best. That isn't. They should never, ever meet me. I am a terrible influence and a horrible person. So you are nothing if not a good mother, Lana. And I appreciate that.
Thank you. We are good now. And she, spits out her hand and puts it out.
He returns the favor.
Good. I'm glad we've made up.
Let's get this unbelievably powerful artifact back to the people who are probably going to betray us. And
Let's go!
And if it does happen, if everything goes down as soon as we get back and it's invaded by Malekith and Olaf and Smaug turn against us and it's like the whole world just suddenly descends and it's all horrible. Just when Thomin says I told you so, I may need to come to you for emotional support so I don't kill him.
I feel that. But yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair.
Did you guys walk
Alright, let's
away?
go.
Am I hearing this?
No,
Everyone has
you're probably
told me.
definitely hearing
Like,
this.
you guys didn't say you were walking away. Do I
As-
hear this?
True, actually.
We were walking back to camp, and Squid was trying to say it out of earshot.
So I get some of it, I guess, but not all of it.
All of you continue to walk beyond into the previous decimated town that you once were. Your previous camp. For the remains of the various tents, blankets, or whatever you may have left here, you pick it up, you gather it, and with one last look around you, you all decide to finally make the treacherous journey back to the Citadel with the Ember Crystal. As you descend, or keep going past the city, you then go back across this bridge that you once had some interesting combat on. The traps don't seem to really do much of anything anymore. The broken down part of the bridge with the huge iron wagon is still there hanging. Or no, I'm sorry. It actually, I believe it fell. One of you pushed it, I think. That's right. The wagon is no longer there. It's just a half broken bridge alongside. But nonetheless, all of you still walk past it. And as you all start to descend down the steps that progressively get more and more rocky, you see, you look up in the air and you see something flying from the left to the right, and then from the right to the left. Almost like an arrow, like really quickly. Then it points at all of you and starts to fly towards all of you at a very quick pace. It doesn't.
Duck and cover.
He immediately hides behind Thomin.
I take out my glaive.
I have behind Thomin too.
Me and Hector just standing beside each other with you two behind me.
As this figure seems to get closer and closer, its speed slows down, and it appears to be Olaf himself. He's flying on his spear, like on a broom, and then he floats over onto the stairs. He hops off and he grabs his spear and goes, "Well, howdy, y'all. I was informed that y'all were in grave danger."
You were?
Why?
No danger. We just chilling here.
It's something about Ulrich. I don't know, but I have orders now to bring y'all back to the Citadel.
Ulrich?
News have already passed. Huh?
Ulrich? Do you know who that is?
He's like a legend up there in Mount Ember. Something to do with something about he did years and years and years ago.
Oh, was he the hero? Was he the hero up there that all the people were trying to fight for? Oh, that Ulrich. Okay, gotcha.
We just killed his handyman.
Yeah, well, he was bound for death one way or another.
He immediately attacked us as soon as we said we were with you.
Yeah.
Hey.
He walks up to Olaf.
Hey. Come here.
He gestures his finger to lean down.
Olaf bends over with his still in his shiny brass armor. Yes.
This is the house you guys were in when we were putting.
I have a genuine question for you.
No, that's just one of them.
Ask away. But I think you should ask me on our way to the Citadel, because we need to move.
Why is that? Let's walk and talk. You explain.
All right, go for it, Bubba. Make it quick. He starts to walk forward. Go ahead.
You said you have orders to bring us back. Are you aware that we have to get,
Yeah. It's in your pouch, ain't it?
How do you know that?
Well, I mean, it's an educated guess. He kind of chuckles.
I take a look at
Squid makes a big show. Squid makes a big show of protectively patting one of the pouches on his side.
Anyways, hey, the institute, whatever you're a part of, right?
Yes.
How big of a deal are you?
How much does Squid know about that place?
The Arcane Citadel. Well, he is from New Vlago, so he knows quite a bit. It has some history behind it. He understands. Olaf, I believe, told you guys in the past that he was one of two guardians of the Citadel. So, Squid, you would know that Olaf and Smog are both of the guardians of the Citadel. The Citadel is largely an educational area. It's an academy with its own sort of small population. It has its own history that I won't go into detail now. But
were they involved? Were they involved with the recent war?
No, not a recent one.
Okay, but there was a war at maybe not recent history, but relatively.
Mount Ember, from what you've gathered, yeah.
Okay. Does Squid know if the Citadel was a part of any conflict?
No, not really.
What's the Citadel's general reputation?
Positive. They're very They're very established. They're very, what's the word? They're like no one thinks of them as particularly a threat or
Okay, so they're reputable.
A force of evil, right? Yeah, they're not really a force of evil. No.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, Olaf, it's just that there seems to be a lot of hubbub around this this little thing that we got right here.
Again, like protectively patting a pouch on his side.
Olaf goes, well, yeah, there's a lot of bad people who would kill for it, and good people too.
Yeah, like us, we killed for it.
Yeah, I kind of gathered that. Y'all killed.
Well, to be fair, he swung first. It was self-defense, but it was also a massacre. So.
Yeah, Norman is kind of a sad story. He witnessed the whole slaughtering of the residents of Mount Ember, and but there he was.
While they're talking,
Hold on, Sarah. Why are you on the server while playing D&D?
Don't worry about it. I had to fix something. No, everyone was complaining that it wasn't. Everyone was complaining it wasn't in hard mode. I have to put it in hard mode.
okay,
It's okay.
While they're
fine.
talking, I want to point my finger like, sort of like by my like side towards Squid and cast message, and I want to whisper, should we ask why Norman had I don't know if this is enough words. Should we ask about the mirror? I'm not sure if that's too many words or not. I'm sorry, I accidentally closed out Roll20.
That's fine. We can go ahead and say that you asked him that.
Should we tell him about the mirror that had Harold in it? I say that to Squid.
Squid messages back. I'm still trying to find out if we're fugitives or not.
Okay. All right.
So, Olaf,
Yes.
you're aware of the general hubbub that happened last time we were in the Citadel, correct?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Smog told me all about it. And how
He talks?
He certainly has his ways. Yeah, you just gotta get to know him a bit better.
I feel like we got pretty intimately close last time we were there.
Why didn't
A
he
little,
talk to us?
a little too close, and I
told me all
question your
about
choice
it.
of friends.
He could have
Lana.
spoken to us, and I could have explained why we were fighting the hag instead of him coming to kill us.
Anyways,
I hold my side.
we just need to know that when we get back to the Citadel, we're not going to be treated poorly.
Olaf sighs and stops his walk, and he turns around and he goes, "Ladies and gentlemen, that is a valid question. I promise you, hereby, Olaf, guardian of the arcane citadel of Mount Vernon, you are not going to be arrested or punished for what you've done. However, you may be detained because you are considered a potential threat to the Citadel."
You know what? That is entirely fair. Squid kind of laughs at that.
The headmaster seems to think so as well. Now, listen, I'm not one to judge. See, you don't see me here in handcuffs trying to jail all of y'all. Haha. But yeah, y'all are considered dangerous, so don't be stupid.
Detained how? How are they going to detain us? What's going to happen?
It won't hurt you. They're gonna put these magical things on your wrists. They're gonna be some kind of like anti-magical stuff. I don't know. He kind of.
The question is how long? Olaf, how long?
Until y'all leave the Citadel, of course. I mean, it ain't gonna be a permanent change. That's like against human rights or something.
Then you could just take the Ember Stone from us and not give us any reward. There would be no incentive for you to give us a reward.
The headmaster wants to see all of y'all with the crystal. I'm sorry, can't just be me. I mean, guys, y'all broke an elevator, and Lana, how
we did not break that elevator, Olaf. Smog tried to kill us.
Is that your name? Lana,
my name is Litlana.
Svetlana, that's right. Is your side okay? I mean, come on, Smog told me.
Okay, it was a miscalculation. He should have just let me hold on, honestly.
Small ain't no dummy. Look, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna send a message to the maintenance crew, and I'm gonna let them dull the spikes on every building, so you don't get impaled again. All right? In case that ever happens.
This time you're just gonna shatter your ribs.
That sounds somehow
Exactly.
worse.
Don't anger Smog again. It won't be pretty. I promise you. He tends to be a bit careless. All right.
Olaf.
Now.
All right. Okay, one last thing.
Yeah.
Would it be possible for you to keep someone trustworthy close to us with the means of freeing us in case of emergency?
He kind of shakes his head and goes, "Y'all realize that y'all ain't trusted, right? By nobody."
No, that's entirely understandable. However, I must insist that in case of an emergency, there will be somebody nearby that can.
Y'all broke the.
We did not break the academy. Smog broke the academy. Smog made me. Smog.
People? I'm sorry.
Smog.
I'm afraid that's not an option. Trust me, I would if I could. I literally am unable to do so, even if I wanted to.
Squid,
I'm a
I do
guardian of
not
the
want to go
Citadel
back
only.
there. I do not want to go back there, Squid.
You know what?
afraid-
I don't either. The headmaster can come out of the Citadel with Smog and you as his personal escorts if he needs to. He's too much of a pansy otherwise, and talk to us there.
I agree
I'm
with what he
afraid
just
y'all
said.
don't have a choice, ladies and gentlemen. He pulls out a scroll, he unravels it, and looks at it, and then looks at Squid and goes, "I promise you, y'all won't get hurt. Although it may be a
You
bit
cannot
chance, but I don't do anything
promise that.
stupid."
I teleport 30 feet behind us towards the Ember Mountain.
As you do that, Olaf whispers some words from the scroll, and all of you teleport to the Arcane Citadel.
Would I teleport
this-
if I'm 30 feet away?
No, you are the exception. You're left behind. All the rest of you see colors around you: yellow, green, red, blue, white, black, all around you. As
Man just rolled with it.
as the dimension around you changes, and then suddenly you are back into the lobby where you once were.
Squid looks around for Thomin.
Olaf is standing in front of y'all and kind of wipes his hands off and goes, "Well, here we go." He steps to the side, and behind him are many, many guards staring right at all of you. Spears pointed forward, crossbows pointed at you. You look behind you. It seems like the entire army is in this place.
What were you saying a minute ago, Olaf?
Well, don't do anything stupid. Promise you, it won't do any harm. He hands
certainly looked like
his
they
hand
wouldn't
out
do.
to one of the guards. The guards grants him several of these strange cuffs with this magical blue aura around them. Olaf goes one by one to each of you. To Hector, click, click. He steps over to Lana and goes, "Hands out, please. Wrists out. Palms facing me."
She does it, but she tries to make it so like she almost like tenses up her muscles as hard as she can. So when they go on like slightly bigger than
That's
her
smart.
hands actually are.
That's smart.
Oh, okay.
That's really clever.
As you do that, Olaf he slaps them on. He feels them and makes sure that they're tight. He goes over to Squid and goes, "I'm sorry, Squid. It must be done. Hands out, please." He slaps the cuffs on. He steps to the side and goes, "All right, Thom."
Squid just gives a big toothy smile.
Olaf looks toward one of the guards and goes, but he was just here. Alex, did you no? Alex just shakes his head and shrugs, like, what? Oh, it's like,
Even by this point, even Hector is smirking.
as a guardian of the Citadel, I'll be back. He pushes towards you.
So
Pushes a button on the stone elevator, which seems fixed, and starts to go down.
so one quick thing.
I'll offset. Hold that thought.
Squid, you have the oddest feeling that someone is talking about you right now. And over where I am, I'm saying I'm going to tell Squid I told you so the second I see him again. Oh my god.
That
Okay.
that was awesome, dude.
All of you are standing quite awkwardly in this echoey not chamber, but this lobby with a bunch of soldiers, too many to count in a normal amount of time. If Squid had some caffeine, he might manage, but even then it would be tough.
Bro, I can't help but laugh. This is so
Anybody bring yield, Uno?
this is so fun. I can't help but laugh. This is really cool.
As all of you in the Citadel lobby wait for something to happen, you hear you hear two doors creak open, and then two footsteps. So a soldier start to fall into formation, side by side, as they make way for a flowy garment. And as you finally see who it is the headmaster himself, looking quite annoyed.
It's the big man himself.
With a small box in hand, and he nods towards Hector as he hears that and goes, "Why, yes, it is quite the big man himself, here to fix your mess."
Go ahead, try. Many before you have.
Well, we already have. We have some great builders. He gestures towards the fixed elevator.
Yeah, impressive.
Yes. Well, you are hereby detained by the Arcane Citadel. You are not technically prisoners since you were summoned. You were both sent out and summoned by us quite carelessly. We have seen the effects of what you inflict upon our precious, beautiful city.
Oh, it's not. You're not special, buddy. It's not just you. We cause that much chaos and destruction everywhere we go.
Pretty much.
I don't doubt you
he's not
for
wrong.
a second. I hope you're proud of yourself, as well as the rest of you.
Squid gives a big toothy grin.
Now, you are not prisoners, yet you are detained.
Mm-hmm.
He starts with the pacing in front of all of you. The difference is you will not be held here permanently. You are simply here with your task. To imprison you would make us enemies of Seed, the noble of New Vlago, and we don't necessarily want that. Since you are, after all, on his little quest.
Politics.
While all of you are gallivanting around, yes, politics. While all of you are gallivanting around, we have the Elysium in the wretched forest. We have the Ogier tearing down the statue of Julius as we speak. Their invasion worries us all, and we can't have you, adventurers, being part.
Hey, Mr. Headmaster or whatever. You're literally looking at an unstable squad of destroyers, killers, and general, rambunctious pieces of trash. Do you understand that you point us in the direction with enough shiny gold, and we will go and destroy whatever you need us to, correct?
He clears his throat. I suppose to some extent I am the fool for even trusting for a second, adventurers. like yourselves. And for that, I apologize to all of you and to the rest of the academy.
As long as we're on the same page.
I suppose. He opens the box in front of him and pulls out the trident-like wand that you once saw earlier and go, now. For as much as you don't want to be detained, we don't want you here either. Now, if you so must, we have no desire for the Ember Crystal. Is that understood?
No.
No, you're
What?
gonna have to explain.
They don't want the. I don't understand.
That was literally what you told us to do.
We don't want to own the crystal. The crystal is for your benefit. As I once explained, I will re-explain again. The crystal is, with its magical energy, it helps to aid this. He holds it up. This particular wand and help discovering the magical aura of Malekith himself. You see, some people don't even believe he exists. We have proof he does. Well, that's, I suppose, your lead towards Herald no Keeman, as we have heard last. Some adventurers have recently died at the base of Mount Ember, I last heard. He turns towards one of his advisors off to his right, and the advisor kind of nods awkwardly, and the headmaster goes, it's not pretty. It is a bloodbath where all of you have once stepped, including in the Wretched Forest. Now, the reason I mentioned the crystal at all is because I want you to simply let me insert it into the wand. Why are you laughing?
Because I'm not there. Because I'm not there.
Okay, right. Right, no.
Well, you see, when we learned that our freedom would be restricted, we didn't take kindly to that, I guess. Let's discuss a few terms, Mr. Headmaster.
I'm afraid that's not an option, Mr.
Oh, you'll remember me. I'm Squid.
Squid, yes, Squid. Okay, Squid. I love your name. I don't like your
Thank
teeth.
you.
You should try brushing them, huh?
You should meet my sister Calamari.
Oh, I would love to invite her to the academy. Why don't you?
He's been waiting. He's been waiting the whole campaign
A
to
lot
make
less
this here.
disruptive than me, actually. I think she'd fit in with a bunch of nerds like this, yeah. Point is, we don't have this stone on us right now.
The headmaster snaps his fingers. Multiple guards come by and search all of you as you're detained. Now,
Careful, that one's my special meat bag.
I don't remember. Did you give the crystal? Thomin has the crystal. Is that correct?
Yep, Thomin has the crystal.
Okay, that's right. Okay, I actually completely forgot about that. As the guards are searching for all of you, they pull out all of the weird stuff in Squid's bag: the arms, the calves, the random body parts that are in their eyeballs,
couple tendons.
Yeah, tendons, ears, whatever.
Lana's like shaking her head so aggressively.
The guards are like
Actually, just raises his eyebrows.
One of them holds up two legs and then just shakes his head. Puts it all back into the bag and keeps searching. They go through all of your items, all of your inventories and whatnot. One of the guards notices the special card that you had kept, Squid.
He made sure to hide it in the wand form.
Oh, that's right. You're right. Okay. Where'd you put the wand?
It's just hanging at his side.
It's just hanging. Okay. One of the guards kind of like holds up the wand while it's still tied to your waist and turns it over. Just kind of drops it there. They go through all of your inventory. Sees nothing of particular value. They all stand up. And one of them just shakes their head. The other one goes towards the headmaster and whispers, and then they all go back into formation. The headmaster goes, well, I suppose we wait on Olaf then, shall we? He turns to one of the guards. Where is Smog? As soon as we say this, I'm going... Yeah? Go ahead.
Hey, can we get our room back?
Okay. The headmaster raises an eyebrow, and as he does this, will temporarily shift towards Thomin.
Oh,
Thomin, what the heck are you doing right now?
that's what I've been trying to think.
Ready for his life.
Okay, so the first thing Thomin thinks of is where exactly is the citadel again?
The citadel is in Mount Vernon.
Well,
Okay, it is alongside the mountain.
and we are here.
Yep, that's Mount Ember. I didn't label that on the map, but yeah.
Are there any like woods around or anything?
Nope. It
Okay.
is a stone mountain with lava. It was once a volcano. At the ground, it is mostly desert. At the base of the ground, or at least like a desert sandy biome.
Okay. And these mountains, are they like fully surrounded, or is it possible to get through them?
You could probably find a way to get in between these little mini mountains alongside. It seems possible. They're not all super steep, but it's a very far distance.
So my first train of thought was the last time Thomin went somewhere without preparing fully, he got a lot of people killed and he got cursed. So maybe if he went to the Wretched Forest where the Elysium are, and I did want my village to be like under the Elysium umbrella, if that makes any sense, like just be a village inside of the Elysium.
I'm sorry, wait. So you're saying that Thomin is familiar with the Elysium?
I want his village to be like under the umbrella of their faction, basically. Like they have ownership of the village, basically. My first thought was he could try and get them to help so that his friends don't die. But what if they do something bad and destroy the citadel? Then everything bad would happen. So I don't know what to do. What he does want to do immediately is run like sort of behind Mount Ember. Like we were assumed to be right here, right?
Yeah, that is your normal way of travel to and from Mount Vernon.
I want to try and run like as far away as I can, as in short of amount of time as I can, and then like within maybe a minute or so, I'm going to use mold earth to create a hole in the ground, like 5 feet deep, and I'm going to very carefully put in the ember stone and the paintings. Because Thomin doesn't know that they were actually going to give us the wand. He assumes they just want to kill us for the stone. So he's going to put the stone in there, and then after he's fully covered, or after he's put the paintings and the stone in there, he's going to use mold earth again to cover it up carefully.
Okay.
And
are you going to book it after you do that?
He's going to put like a marking maybe 20 feet away so he knows where it is. Like he's going to put a little smiley face in the ground or something that is very hard to see.
Little smiley face. Okay.
Like it would be very hard to see. And then after that, I'm going to try to run... What should I do?
Tell me. I'm going to give you 5 seconds until something happens.
He wants to save you guys, but he wants to be sure it's safe. He's going to run... Okay. He's going to book it like maybe 100...
Down south?
50, yeah, he's going to run like towards this mountain.
Well,
I don't know if it
he
has
only
a name.
gets so far before someone comes back. Okay, the conversation in the Citadel wasn't that long.
I want to... I know he's coming back for me. Like, I know obviously he's going to see that I'm missing, and he's going to want to come back for me. So I want to use mold earth again to create a 5-foot hole in the ground, and then I want to use it a second time to cover myself up.
Wow. Okay, so at the base of the mountain or in the mountain itself?
in the mountain wouldn't be a bad idea. I want to do that now.
I'm just asking for clarification. Okay.
I want to do that now. Yeah.
As soon as you start doing this, you hear a out in the distance a windy sound of something large darting through
The second
the air.
I hear that, I cover myself up as fast as I can.
on the old stone case, on the old stone staircase that was falling apart when you guys were descending down Mount Ember, where you last were, Olaf flies in, back, stops, and looks around. He looks down at the mountain. He looks down the mountain. He looks up the mountain. He then readies his spear and goes towards the top of Mount Ember in search for you. As you sit there for a few minutes, you can still hear the of him flying around back and forth, and you hear a like a loud or like a quiet, almost the sound that a flare would make, but you don't know what it is. You hear weird sounds. You can hear Olaf in the distance, in the near distance, go.
That's so creepy.
What the
I
heck?
don't like that.
I don't like that either.
Thomin is like, he's sitting in the fetal position. He's thinking as hard as he can to think about what he's going to do. And when he hears the humming, he sort of jumps out of the fetal position for a second.
You jump?
Well, I jump, like I'm in my seat, I jump upwards, you know? Like you're watching a horror movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Are you gonna say he hears me jump?
No.
Okay.
You still hear that same sound in the distance. In the near distance, you're not super far away from the top of Mount Ember itself. However, you are very hidden. You're obviously underground.
Yeah.
Are you doing any magical abilities as we speak besides the earth one? The mold earth?
He's not doing anything. He's trying to be as quiet as he can. He's barely breathing.
Okay.
I hate to be the one to bring it up, but magical items do give off aura.
No.
Okay, that was gonna be my next question about items and stuff. I was actually curious. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, there are specific rules. Magic follows radiation rules. So a thin sheet of lead, a foot of concrete, or 2 feet of wood.
I feel
Maybe
like
it's 3 foot.
Stone is like near concrete.
No, there's a rule for stone. Hold up. Okay, thin sheet, 1 foot of stone, an inch of metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
Yeah, then the stone would be covering it.
Within a 5-foot cube.
Yeah. So it would be like
5 feet of stone. That would block any magical aura? Okay.
I guess so. If it's
Okay.
1 foot.
If it only takes 1 foot, then so be it. Olaf, you can hear him up there, just humming. You hear him just almost echoing at the top of Mount Ember. You can also almost kind of hear the sound of those droning fire elementals that you all once saw just mindlessly wandering. You hear Olaf going, excuse me. He keeps going up. You hear, Ulrich! And that kind of echoes through. And then you also hear, I summon thee, the spirit of Ulrich. reignited.
Bro, he's gonna kill me! Oh, no.
And you hear a deep rumble. Deep rumble. The mountain shivers.
I start
Almost as if
shaking.
the mountain itself is scared.
I start shaking, thinking I'm gonna get killed by Ulrich before I can even try and save my friends.
Now, here's the interesting part. You hear Olaf having a conversation with someone, but you only hear Olaf. It's almost echoing in the air, and Olaf goes, yeah, well, I mean, we lost him over there, you know, and you kind of hear him talking about what you can assume is you, and the rest of your party, and he goes, well, see, the Arcane Citadel, you know, and he's over there, you know, rambling on, and he goes,
That's just on the phone with someone.
Yeah.
yeah, kind of. Yeah, we calm down. We have them in cuffs. They ain't gonna hurt you, all right? You know what I'm saying? And so he keeps talking, and he goes, oh, he's in. Oh, okay.
Wait, I
Thank
hear
you.
he's in.
Yeah, you hear Olaf saying, oh, I shouldn't speak out loud. Oh, okay.
Okay. Hearing him say he's in, I'm going to use Mold Earth to free myself from this cave in the mountain, and I'm going to run, like... How far away did he sound?
You couldn't tell. He's quite a ways away.
Did it sound
Well, you
like
could
he was
still
maybe
hear him.
like 100 feet or so?
Let's say 100 feet is what he sounded like, yeah.
Okay, and he's in the mountain, so I'm gonna run, like, maybe 15 feet, like, into the open area. Then I'm gonna use Mold Earth to create a hole, and I'm gonna jump in that hole, and then I'm gonna use Mold Earth again to cover myself up. I love this spell.
This man's literally just playing Minecraft Manhunt out here.
And yeah,
Literally. Okay.
it's like I'm an earthbender. I love this spell.
The mountain shivers once again, and Olaf goes, oh, I see.
He knows I moved.
Well, couldn't you tell me? And you hear him like mumbling about something else, and then you suddenly hear, all right, I'll get off of your tail.
Does he know where I am? Okay, hearing the okay, I feel like he was told I moved again, so I'm just going to dig down another 5 feet with Mold Earth, and then cover and then like cover myself up again. So I'll be like a total of 10 feet deep. So maybe he won't see me if he digs.
You're gonna run out of air.
Yeah.
Back at the Citadel, well, for a short time, the headmaster goes,
Oh, I don't like this.
well, no matter what, not a single individual will leave this building until Olaf returns. Hope that is
That's totally
understood.
fine.
And I hope every guard in here has had enough sleep, because it might be a long night. Or a long day, rather. As well as you. All of you. Now, the headmaster simply just stands admiring the wand. Thomin, while you are in the ground, you certainly do hear, you slowly do hear footsteps approaching,
Okay.
with the occasional,
So
until, you know, maybe about 40 feet away, you hear and feel footsteps right above you, like, you know, two, until it's right above you. Hector, I'm sorry, not Hector. Thomin.
yeah. So it's probably not gonna help, but I would have made it like to where I only have like 2 feet of room, and I'm like laying down in this hole. So if he were to dig down like 7 feet, he still wouldn't find me. But I feel like he's gonna do something a lot
Do a
worse.
Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw.
Oh, dear. Oh,
Oh boy.
That's 8 plus 4, so that's
he gonna die.
12.
He gonna die.
That's a 12.
You hear Olaf go, oh, okay, thank you. And all of a sudden, the earth above you explodes, and you, Thomin, are impaled by his spear.
Oh!
Whenever he does
Through
that,
the earth,
wait.
You see Olaf's spear stab you in straight into the chest with the earth above you
wait.
exploding out.
The second he stabs me, I want to use mold earth and like make it to where he like has to pull it out to like. I want to like encase his spear.
You
If that
failed
makes any
this.
sense.
It's still inside of you.
I failed what?
It's inside of you. You failed the con save. The spear is inside of you. You can't stop the spear.
No,
from inside
I
of
don't
you.
want to do that. I want to encase the spear so he like can't really take it out
Can't pull
easily.
it out.
Yeah, if
Can't
that
pull it
if that
out?
makes sense. So
How much earth?
like all
5 feet worth?
Yeah, 5 feet. Oh,
When you stab, or sorry, after he stabs you. Oh, and by the way, when he does that, you take 8 points of piercing damage.
oh, he's not being very mean to me.
As soon as you have the earth wrap around the spear itself, he goes, found you. He reaches into an area where you can't see, and in his hand he crushes a vial.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
And out of freaking nowhere, just like you once witnessed, you hear a fireball of wrath.
Goodbye, Thomin.
Whenever I hear that, whenever I hear that, I want to use mold earth again to make the space I have like wider. I want to do it like to the left of me, not upwards, and I want to stand up in it and prepare myself for death.
You are currently impaled.
You are impaled, so you're stuck.
Well, I would try and get it off of me, I suppose.
Okay. I'll let you do one save before this fireball crashes on top of you.
Would it be like a strength to like pull it out?
Try that. Yeah. Try a strength saving throw or strength. Yeah, strength save.
Strength save or check?
Do a strength check.
Okay.
Or save is fine. I'm sorry. Honestly, at this point,
It's a 14.
Call it a save.
It's a 14.
10 plus 4 is a 14. Okay. It doesn't budge. Let's be honest. It just doesn't budge. The earth is so heavy, you are essentially crushing yourself on top of Olaf's strength, as well as the earth that you wrapped around it. As you lay
I'm really not sure why he did that.
Okay.
The fireball
Can I
approach
do?
your eyes.
No, that's not even
You've
worth
done
it.
everything you can at this point.
Okay.
Olaf goes, "Goodbye, thief." The fireball, which as you see Olaf's brass mask and his fat body come crashing on top of you at full speed. What is your armor class and what is your current health?
Wait, on the dirt is there. The earth is
It
there.
doesn't matter.
He's hitting me through 5 feet of dirt? Of stone?
Eli.
Yep.
Eli.
It's 19.
I promise you,
It's 19.
your armor class is 19.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm scared. I am so scared. I am terrified right now.
They're never gonna find out where the Ember Stone is.
Eli, because you technically you're gonna take 80 points of bludgeoning damage of the sheer force of Smog's fire and brass weight collapsing upon your head.
Even through all of the stone, I take 80.
Yes.
Minus. Okay.
Yes, dude.
I'm down.
Yes.
You just got
Fate.
nuked. You got nuked.
It's not.
Fate has chosen.
It's not double my HP, so I'm not dead, but I am unconscious.
Oh my gosh,
Olaf takes his hammer. He smashes it onto the dirt that was holding the spear. Smog withdraws his spear from Thomin's chest and goes, well, do we finish him or do we take him back? I'm actually not sure. And as he says that, Smog slams his hammer down on top of Thomin's corpse. And just with a loud, echoey, brass hitting stone hitting his metal armor. And Olaf just goes, oh, okay, well, that's that then. Let me check him. Get your hammer up. Olaf, Smog picks up his hammer. Olaf kind of digs around and looks at, is that Olaf? Sorry, I'm never mind. Olaf checks around the rest of Thomin's corpse and doesn't find the crystal. Can't seem to find it. And Olaf goes, all right. Olaf, I'm sorry, Smog, we got a job to do. Come on. Just bury him into the mountain. No one cares. Smog goes, oh. He grabs Thomin's leg, slings him over his shoulder, waddles over with a thoom, thoom, thoom into the side of the mountain. Smog one-hands his giant hammer, smashes into the mountain, breaks a bunch of rock and stone away, and with his other arm, he flings Thomin's body into the hole. And with his hammer, he shovels with one giant swoop the rest of the stone on top of his body.
And then there were 3.
Well, good. I'm confused.
And then there were 3.
Can you tell me how he found me?
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and end the session there, since that is a somber note to end it on.